season. We still have to get through the MLS postseason. I had a quick question for you guys here before we end the podcast because we're getting a little long here in the tooth. Who are your predictions, your cup prediction, and give me also your dark horse? And you could give one for Eastern Conference and Western Conference. I'll lead the way. I mean, Inter Miami is the easy favorite. I'm giving them my cup favorite. My dark horse, Cincinnati.
Damn, James, why'd you steal my entire answer? Yeah, I got LA Galaxy versus Miami, and Miami taking it. And for me, the two the watch your ass teams. Cincinnati was the first one I went to, but you know who's another good one to think about is Real Salt Lake is having a much better season than anyone over there deserves. And Colorado also is just like crazy enough that they could knock some people off. They're like an any given Saturday kind of team.
You know what? Colorado reminds me of the team that has a lot of misfits, like a lot of like throwaway toys. Like you got Jordy in there, you got Chris Armas coaching it. You know, who else was there?
Reggie Cannon.
Oh my God,
Sam Vines.
Like,
Sam Vines.
Jeez, a lot of throwaways, right?
Yup.
It's like they got pissed off and said, you know what, we're going all the way this year.
Keegan Rosenberry, Reggie Cannon.
God, Rosenberry, did they always have him or did he come from Philly?
Jonathan Lewis.
He came from Philly.
Mihailovic.
Okay. Yeah, they got that's Colorado Rapids too, the Electric Boogaloo, man. It's the Second Chance Hotel.
If you want a place to revive your career, have you looked at Colorado?
Life Support FC.
Second chances.
So who'd you have, DPG? Did I interrupt?
Oh
you?
Man, okay. It's kind of hard not to argue Miami. So Miami's gonna win the cup. Eastern Conference, dark horse. This is just Eastern Conference here. I don't know why. Orlando might be a dark horse in this.
Are they even in the playoff picture?
They're fourth. They're fourth.
They're
They're
fourth.
sneakily fourth.
Jesus.
They score goals
too. Quietest team in the league.
They score goals, so.
And then on the Western side, LAFC is going to win the Western Conference.
Yeah, I think LAFC. I agree there. That's my pick too.
The dark horse will probably be Seattle trying to make a comeback, trying to stay relevant.
I got three words for you, boys. They just got a hockey team. Real Salt Lake.
Well, are they really called Utah Hockey Team?
For right now.
Or Utah Hockey Club?
For now, yeah.
The most basic name you could think of.
UHC,
that's so perfect for the Mormon state.
Yeah, that's perfect if you're a soccer team.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. It's amazing. So, I mean, what happens if Miami doesn't close the deal?
First, it's gonna be a disaster because think about it. Let's think about it here. You got a roster. You got a roster here with like 4 or 5 guys that have like Champions League final experience, World Cup winner. World Cup winners. Let me that's right. Correct myself. Winners. So you have guys that have been like probably the worst amount of pressure of all time.
And if they get worked by Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh man.
That's exactly my
man.
They're gonna get punked out. They're gonna get punked out by some MLS draft pick that played in UConn, and there was the 5th pick of 2022 or something like that.
Oh God. I don't know.
Nope.
Would it be a disaster? I mean, they've won the Shield. I think they can break the points record this weekend. Like they've delighted millions. Like, is it the end of the world if they don't cross the finish line? Because from the marketing,
right?
From the marketing materials that you're starting to feel here, and the fact that they're getting 2 new kits next year, I feel like Messi's sticking around.
I think he's going to stick around for one more season. Now, granted, if they win it, kind of makes you
all
wonder.
All bets are off. If they win it, all bets are off.
All bets are off. Like that, I think he might just take his trophy and go home.
Wow, you think if he wins it, it might be the end of Messi?
Maybe,
I think it might be the end of.
Have a US
you don't
Open
think
Cup.
No. Here's where you're wrong. Let me make the narrative for you. It's got to be Messi. Messi has to win this one because it sets up his first three-peat. And you know who Leo Messi loves? Michael fucking Jeffrey Jordan. And he wants his own three-peat.
He wants his own like legacy and the US
he's like I'm a three-peat in America too, Michael.
Well, he's doing everything I've ever wanted a DP to do when they come to America. Most of them come and I'm gonna this team compete.
Well, let's
he
be
came
honest
and said,
here.
let's win some goddamn trophies.
Well,
that's what I do.
We're talking about Messi here. We're talking about Sean Maloney, all right? this is Messi, all right? This man has won a World Cup, has been in countless Champions League final.
But Lothar Matthäus came to this league, dude. There's a lot of people who came for a paycheck.
Lothar Matthäus came to this league when this league had a very gimmicky look to it.
You're not wrong.
He came.
I'm pretty sure he was a Metro star.
He was a Metro star. And you know what? So a couple of years ago, for whatever reason, I used to go to this. They have those Metro. Well, I guess Red Bull Metro/Red Bull fan site, and they keep track of records of all from Metro stars to what up until now. And bro, some of the stories you read on that thing from the early days of the Metro stars, wow. I think there was one story where they said that the GM literally signed some guy he signed a player that he met in the airport just because he had a conversation. That's how bad it was.
Oh no! This league has come a long way. It's ninth in the world.
It's come a long way from signing people at the airport. From practicing in the parking lots of stadiums. LA Galaxy started off practicing in the parking lot because they didn't have any training fields.
Right. All right, so I got one more question before we let the people go here.
It was Metro signed Gilmar. Nick Sakevich was the GM of the Mutiny when Gilmar was in Tampa. Ran into his former player at an airport, leading to the potential signing.
That's a little bit less of a clown show, but
no,
still not great. Still not great.
It's. And they even have stories about how back in the day when MLS Super Draft was a thing, I guess those early MLS Super Drafts actually had a lot of good talent.
Yeah, duh. I mean, Brian McBride, right?
Yeah, Brian McBride.
It used to be everybody. Clint Dempsey went to college.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody used to go to college.
I think the cutoff was after maybe in their mid 2010s. I think that's when MLS Super Draft kind of lost.
Oh, that's when it fell off. Yeah, I remember, dude. I remember being at work and having a little window on my computer watching the Super Draft like it was something important, dude. I say I'm an MLS
sicko, and then I stopped. Oh man.
Yeah, when I tell you I'm an MLS sicko, I'm a motherfucking sicko.
I think I watched the one where we drafted Jack Harrison and then we
shook up the soccer world.
Shook up the soccer world. We ended up getting Brandon Vincent.
I watched that one too.
Who did we get? Brandon Vincent and Matt Polster?
Yep. I think we got Brandon Vincent and James Barcoro.
Oh yeah, Jiggly loved that guy.
John
Barco, who was the son of some other soccer player who was okay at soccer.
Was it
former La Masia? I think he might have played.
His last name was. We ended up selling him to Toronto.
Yeah.
I think we ended up sending him to Toronto.
Yeah,
he wasn't that good.
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was the son of a famous. Yeah. But I mean, hey, imagine if we were a better team, Brandon Vincent would have stuck around with us, and for all we know, he could have been the left back of the future for the USMNT.
Brandon Vincent realized he wasn't good enough.
Well, how funny would it be if we're having these conversations man, if only Jedi...
Brandon Vincent is not changing the trajectory of the Chicago Fire.
No, I mean he was good. I don't know.
He was good that first season. That first season he was good, but I think his mind was somewhere else.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Well.
Yeah, finances.
as most people on the Fire's mind are. It's just anywhere else.
But like it's I don't know. I mean, it's a mixed bag, guys. It's where we're at now as a league to what we were 20 years ago.
Big change. We got Leo Messi here.
We got Leo Messi 20 almost 25 years ago. We were at the verge of bankruptcy.
Olivier Giroud.
We were about to fold.
Yeah, I wasn't around during those days. Like I'll be honest, I did watch some stuff in the early days. Like I saw the first couple like championship game, like the 96, 97, I think. Yeah, I saw a couple championship games. I saw a couple playoff games. That was about it, right? I didn't live in a market that had a team, right? Yeah. So I didn't really fall in love with Major League Soccer until 2007.
Oh, I was here right when Chicago Fire moved in. I was playing soccer, and I was like, "Oh, we finally got our own team. It's awesome."
It's just for me in the early years. It's because early 2000s was like my high school years. At that time, MLS looked so gimmicky compared to like Europe.
It was
because Europe had like it was so gimmicky. You had funny names, Tampa Bay Mutiny, Metro Star.
I never minded that though. Yeah.
Did Don Garber save this league? Does he deserve anything other than the disgust he gets?
I think
he's not Gary Bettman, that's for sure.
So I think
Gary Bettman's awesome.
Don Garber's gonna have his place in history. I give him that. He made this league survive and got it to a point where it's at now. I think whoever takes over after him, and whether or not this individual is gonna implement, I don't think it's gonna happen.
We need a reform party to come in. We don't need another.
Or they're gonna get rid of.
It's gonna be Nelson fucking Rodriguez, guys.
You're right. It will.
Oh man.
I mean, honestly, you're not wrong.
The heir apparent right now.
And he's going to have it out for us, bro. He's going to say, hey, Fire fans, remember all those times you made fun of me?
No, he's going to have it out for fucking soccer. He's going to be like, oh, my God. You're right. He's going to come to our homes and wreck up the place.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Anyway.
With two other guys.
Once we bring Baba Yaga up, I think we're done.